Can we ask you one we're asking all the Premier League managers today? It concerns Marco van Basten, the technical director at FIFA, who's come up with some new proposals for the laws of the game. The two headlines seem to be scrapping offsides completely and introducing sin bins instead of yellow cards. What do you think about those sort of ideas?
No offside, or there is a line?
No offside at all, apparently.
I don't know. Look, I'm also for the second question, no? I am an open mind, and everything could improve the game is good. But before you have to test, you have to do, I don't know, some tournament, something to see what happened, study, and then you say yes or not. I remember when we passed back the ball to the keeper, no? And the keeper every time keep it up and play again. The match was so slow. And when change, oh no, it's not good, but was good. For this reason, I say, why not? Study, look, if getting better for the fans is okay.
Thank
If
you.
not, stop.
Thank you. That's interesting. Thank you. Did you see the statistics this week that say Leicester are now one of the top 20 richest clubs in the world?
Good.
Because of what you achieved last year to a large extent. That earned them £172.1 million. But you've always said you're an underdog at this football club.
Yeah.
Now you have the financial clout and that sort of status.
Yes.
Are you hitting the big time?
No, look, we are building now, slowly we are building. But also last season or 2 seasons ago, we had money. We didn't have money since arrived our chairman, no? And now it's good. We won the title, arrived more money, but our grow up goes slowly. We can't buy just to buy. We have to think what is the best for the team, to look forward, for the future, and we grow up together.
Interesting. So Manchester City didn't do that. I think when they first came in, they threw a lot of money at it and bought a squad and everything very quickly. That's not for Leicester.
It's not our philosophy. It's not. I think the chairman said, continue to build.
But slowly.
Yeah.
Can I ask you about Leonardo Ulloa?
Yeah.
We were told that he handed a transfer request in yesterday.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be here anymore, and you've always said if a player doesn't want to be here, you'd let him go. Are you prepared to let Leonardo Ulloa go?
Yeah, no. Always I said I don't want to keep players unhappy, no? But at the top there is a club. We must be 3 happy. Me, club, me, and the player. I like Leonardo because Leonardo is very fantastic professional player, a good player. And then I told my impression. Now they are speaking, but I think at the end Leonardo will stay with us.
You think he will stay?
Yeah.
You want him to?
I want him.
Would that need a new contract?
No, that is not my matter. Sorry, I'm no manager. I'm a coach.
Thank you. The other one is Luis Hernandez, who we've been told is in Malaga now.
We gave the permission to go to speak, and we are waiting what happened.
So you're obviously okay with the idea of him leaving?
If I want to go, yes.
That only leaves you with Danny Simpson as a recognised right back, is that right? Would you need to go out and buy another right back?
We are looking now. Let me see. I have also other solution we can put there.
Does that mean you're looking for 2 defenders? I mean, you've said before maybe a central defender you need. Is that becoming quite urgent now that you find some defenders in this market?
We are looking everything now. We rest. There are just 10 days to the end of the market, and we are looking if there is some good option to help the squad to improve and to be sure if something happen we are ready. It's okay. If not, I stay with these players.
I'm a little surprised that you'd be prepared to let Hernandez go with only one right back now, without having another.
Yeah, but look, also Amarty played central back, right back. Amarty can play in every position.
I was looking at the table, and you're 15th now, and only 5 points above the relegation places. But 6 more points would take you up to 9th in the table. Does that show how tight it is in that middle part of the table?
Yeah, look, you know, our goal from the beginning was 40 points. At the beginning, somebody laughing, but I was so concentrated on this 40 points, and our goal is 40 points. Now there are 2 away matches, and we want to do the best for us to achieve as soon as possible this 40 points.
Wilfred Ndidi has played a couple of games for you now, and he's impressed a lot of people. Are you very impressed with how quickly he's settled and the quality he's shown?
No, so impressive because also when he was chosen from Genk, show a fantastic personality, and he's a young, but his mind is very, very professional. It's very strong character and good. And I was sure he can, because if I wasn't sure, he didn't play from the beginning after 2 training sessions against Everton in FA Cup.
You've played 3 at the back against Chelsea. Is that something you want to persist with?
No, look, the future is a change system during also the match. This is the future. And then it's important, my players, they knew very well, play 3 on the back because 2 years ago they played in this way. And it's important to understand, it's not important the system, it's important the mentality, how you play. But also the system can help you.
Do you think
and then I'm not close with the 4-2-3-1 as we are used to play, or the 3 on the back. It's important to understand the best player I can choose to put the opponent under pressure.
Do you think that's new in the Premier League then, that more teams are changing their formations in the middle of the game instead of staying with a rigid formation?
So many times I watch, there are some changes.
It's always happened, I just haven't noticed.
Yeah, but no, you have to surprise, not the opponent, because when you are only the plane A is okay if this plane go well. But if you don't, you want to make some changes, there are so many teams who change the system.
Is that something you talk to the players about in advance and say, listen, if we go a goal down, we may switch to this formation?
Yeah, sometimes I do this. Sometimes during the training session, we change the system, both the team. For example, today we change 1 half. They play in this system, and the other another system, and then they swap. That's it. It's more interesting also the training session, and the mind of the players is open. And maybe in 20 years, when they maybe want to make a manager, they know more things.
Interesting, thank you. Good news for you from Africa, not such good news for Slimani and Mahrez. They've taken 1 point, Algeria, from the first 2 games. They may be back earlier than you hoped.
I wish well for them, of course. They are 2 important players, and I wish the best for them. If they must come back, okay.
And what about Southampton? They've lost 4 on the trot in the Premier League.
Yeah, it's a good team. They keep possession of the ball very well, move the ball quickly. It's interesting, I remember the first leg here. They deserve to win. We draw, but they deserve to win. And we must be very, very concentrated, very aggressive.
And having got your first away win of the season in the FA Cup, does that give you and the players more confidence maybe to do it in the Premier League?
Could be. So far we won only in the Champions League and FA Cup away. Then we have to change our mood.
Thank you, Claudio.
Thank you to you.
Yes, please. Claudio, you do have 3 away games in a row, so that gives you an opportunity to improve that away form, doesn't it?
Yes, of course. But last season we won so many matches away. This season no. but we are the same. We are the same, and sooner or later we start to win also away.
Southampton have a problem with a player, Font, who wants to leave and doesn't play at the moment. West Ham have a problem with a player who wants to leave and doesn't play. Chelsea have had a problem with a player who wants to leave and didn't play.
Everybody, then it's okay.
Will you have that problem with Leonardo Ulloa?
No, I don't have this problem so far. I don't have this problem.
And you don't get any impression that he will refuse to play for this football club if he doesn't get his way?
I don't know. Never I spoke about this, but I think the rules, the players can refuse. There are some rules, and the players and the managers, everybody must respect these rules.
In terms of his fitness, he wasn't out there training today. How is he getting on?
Getting better, and from the next week he start with us slowly.
Just one final one. Rob mentioned about the Africa Cup of Nations. Have you watched any of it? Because there was a match the other day. The pitch was very poor. I think 7 players were stretchered off, injured with twists and turns. Does it worry you?
I watch. Yes, I'm worried. I'm very worried. I watched the match when Algeria lost 2-0, and the pitch was so slow. And when we try to do something, the ball doesn't run very well. It was very soft. The other matches I didn't see, but of course, the Premier League ground is fantastic, unbelievable. And when you are used to play in England, to go another country is not the same.
Thanks.
Jason, please. Good afternoon, Claudio.
Good afternoon.
Leonardo Ulloa, I mean, what kind of role can he have between now and the end of the season with you?
He's a striker. I have so many strikers, and there is only Slimani, so good with a header to hold the ball, and this is the second, and then I need 2 strikers, very, very similar.
Can you understand why he's unhappy at the moment?
Yeah, I can understand. Of course, until 2 years ago, he was used to play every matches. In Brighton, make something special. Also, the first 6 months here, play well. 2 years ago, he scored, was the goal scorer of the team. Last season, I started with Shinji and Vardy because he was a little late on the fitness, and Shinji and Vardy make something special, and I can understand. I was player, and I understand very well him.
Just on Luis Hernandez as well, I mean, I think he was your first signing last summer. Why has it not worked out for him here, Claudio?
But I don't know. Also, he is very frustrated because I say, how is it possible? I don't play well how I'm used to do. And I don't know, sometimes the players adapt very well, the others a little more time, but he wanted to choose other solution, and we gave to him the permission to speak.
But given your lack of defenders at the moment, I know Rob said he's a little bit surprised that you're allowing him to go now. Why not, and it might be a bit simplistic to say this, but why not say, we'll let you go in the summer when you've got a lack of defenders at the moment?
No, because now who has a good defenders is difficult to sell. Just this, and then I don't want to spend money with the right player. I prefer stay together, and when there is some opportunity to play with another player, I play with another player. Why spend a lot of money? Because now everybody had to pay a lot of money, and if you aren't used, this is your player. Why? It's not right.
If you don't bring any more players in, you'd be happy with what you've got to the end of the season?
Yes, of course. I have a lot of players, and there are somebody can play central back, somebody can play right back, left back. It's okay.
You mentioned Ulloa's lack of fitness. What about others? You got any
No,
other?
I said at the beginning when I arrived, not now. Lack fitness at the beginning when I chose Vardy and Okazaki. Not now. Now is a good fitness.
What about other player conditions ahead of the game this weekend? Is everybody well?
Yes, everybody well. Okay. Yes. Okay. Sorry.
Harvey Barnes has gone out on loan today to MK Dons until the end of the season. What do you hope he gains from that?
Look, I believe that this player will have a very good future in Leicester. I like how he's play. I like his mentality, and if we was here, I think he didn't grow up very well, because for the under 23 doesn't improve. With me, I have so many players in the middle, and but I'm sure the future it will be very, very fantastic for him.
Is there still a problem with youth development football? It went from under 21 to under 23 this season, but you don't seem too happy with it still.
No, I'm happy. But of course, there is a big difference from the first team and the under 23. And I watched the match against under 18 and the cup, and they play very, very well. Deserve to win. They won. I'm very happy. We have a very good young boys, and I hope some of them I can bring in the first team.
Just finally from me, Claudio, Alan Birchnell going home this week. A word on him?
Yeah, very happy. No, I didn't speak with him, but very, very soon I call him. It's fantastic. I'm very happy now.
Thank you. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Thanks, folks. We'll do a short session for the